Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome. So glad to have you. I am back down here at Universal Studios, my happy place, and as you can tell from the headgear, it is my birthday. It's my birthday, my birthday, my birthday. Okay, now that I've gotten that out the way. Normally when I come down here, I'm by myself, but as you can see, I now have company. My son, the IT guy, has decided to come down to Universal and go through Halloween Horror Nights with me for my birthday. This is his first visit to Universal in general and his first visit to Halloween Horror Nights. So we are going to get his reaction, his response, and his opinion on what he thinks about this event in general as a whole. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, today's strategy is literally quite simple. Seeing as how this is the IT guy's first time here at Universal or at Halloween Horror Nights in general, we are going to attempt to do all 10 houses in one night. Sorry about the hair. All 10 houses in one night without an express pass. If we cannot get all 10 of the houses done, we will at least do the ones that he is most excited about. So we are headed towards the back of the park. Where'd it go? All right. So which one of these houses are you, what's your most anticipated?
Anticipated for the, I think I have this thing on me.
Hold on. You turn your mic on? I don't know, we'll cut it on. Okay, there you go, now they can hear you.
Most anticipated for the Fallout house. Always been a fan of the series, the games, loved all 3 of them. Loved all 5 of them, really.
Okay.
76, that one was kind of not my thing. And then the show was pretty good to me. So most excited for that.
All right, any others?
Friday the 13th, Jason. Always been a fan favorite of him and his story.
I schooled him well. All right, we're gonna head towards the back so we can check in and get our wristbands since we have, well, I have an annual pass, but he bought a Scream early ticket. So we're gonna check in at the back so we can queue up to do Fallout because it opens at 5:15. So wish us luck on our journey to attempt all 10 houses in one night minus an express pass. Woo! Okay, so before we go get in line for Fallout, he wanted to see Diagon Alley. Since I told him it's a real live replica of Diagon Alley. Look, so we're over here so he can see what it's like and get his impression of Diagon Alley.
It does look like this place.
Huh?
It really does look like in the movies.
In the movies, I told you. Like you got your 3 broomsticks
Yeah, they
over
did a good
here.
job. I like this.
There's like the bank, and he actually breathes fire. He runs like every 10 minutes, I want to say. Actually, he's going to do it now.
Yeah, perfect timing too. Perfect timing for that.
It's a little crowded in here simply because it's during daytime. You know,
I wonder if
and
this
these
is where
are
you
the
get
last
your
of the
wands
people
from.
who are, you know, running around, getting their, you know, stuff out of the way. We're trying to just make the circle around so we can see everything. I think Ollivanders is over here. Yeah, this is Ollivanders where they, thank you. Ollivanders where they do like the wand experience. They have a place where you can do like, you know, the...
Oh, I go to wand shop.
Huh?
I go to wand shop.
Huh?
Wand shop.
Yeah. It's a line for it because it's kind of popular. It's very popular actually. There's an ice cream shop. A place back there where you can buy like robes and things. All right, so that's Escape from Gringotts over there behind us. It's currently a 75-minute wait time. They make you put your stuff in a locker over here, you know, in case you want to get on stuff. The lockers are kind of small, so it's probably a good thing you left your backpack. The rest of this is just all like the scenery, you know, different shops that was within Diagon Alley. Certain locations you can do spells with and stuff like that. There's also spots over here where we can buy the different types of butterbeer, whether it be regular, frozen, or hot. It just depends on what what you like. Then I'll take him over here so he can see where the Death Eaters will make their appearance. Another fun fact, this place behind me right here is the Green Gods Money Exchange. You can actually exchange real currency for Green Gods currency that you can use inside of the park to make purchases, whether it be food, merchandise, or what have you. They let you do that. Up here in the front is where the Death Eaters make their appearance and put on their signature show, but they won't be out until later on. Maybe if we have time, we can double back and catch them for the show. That's if we have time. Okay, so now I've taken you on a gigantic circle of Escape from Green Gods as well as Diagon Alley. What's your thoughts?
It's definitely bringing up childhood memories. I do like it. It's a nice little place.
I took them to see.
I think I'll try the ride out another time when it's not so packed. So I'm spending an hour and a half just waiting on it.
That's why I said it's like when the Halloween Horror Nights starts, we can come through here and ride Escape from Green Gods. It'll still be packed because people are waiting to see the Death Eaters, but you'll be able to walk on that ride with like a 5 to 10 minute wait. That's when I usually ride it. So, all right. Now we are going to head out of Diagon Alley and continue on towards the back of the park where we will line up for Fallout. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just got done with Fallout. So I'm going to leave it over to the IT guy so he can give his thoughts and honest opinions on what he thought about the house.
I thought it could have been better, but I did like it. It was a pretty nice touch. They definitely took inspiration from the show, which I would have preferred if they did it from the game because the game has more horror elements than the actual show itself. So I give it a 7 out of 10. It wasn't bad.
7 out
Could
of
have
10?
been longer too.
True.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Oh, you got one.
Yeah.
Well, that means I'm celebrating, but this one says it's my birthday.
This hour.
Oh, they beat you.
Wait, standard interest? Okay.
Yep, right this way.
You. Sorry about that. Okay, so that's, I've been through the house a few times. I basically wanted to get his opinion on that. This time was a much better run through. I don't know if it's because of the birthday crown or what, but this one was a much better run through than, the first few times I did. Yes, the house is, let's get past the wind. Yes, the house is very short. I think they could have extended the tent. We extend the tent a bit to maximize the space in the house, which would have worked out better. That way they could have got more in there. He mentioned something about, what's the monster called again?
Death Claw.
That's not even, in there. I haven't got that far back in the series yet, so I don't know about this monster. But still, that probably would have been a really good addition to what's, inside the house. At any rate, he gave it a 7 out of 10. I'm giving it about a 6 out of 10. It was still, don't get me wrong, it's a good house. It's very well set up, put together nice. I just think it could have been more or better. They could have did more with the space and everything else. Doesn't mean it was bad though. All right. Sorry about that, team. We had to get our ticket. So now we're going to head over into Gotham's Monsters of the North.
With its glowing eyes, it shouted, "Our team in front of you, already dead. Now,
pardon the brightness, but the sun is facing us, so we're gonna make it work. We just got finished doing Gawkins Monsters of the North. I thought it was pretty good, but let's see what the IT guy had to say.
It was a pretty good one. They actually did a good job mixing the Norse mythology horror into it. I think they did a good job setting it up, all things considered. And then the animatronics looked so great in it. It was so good. I give it a 8 out of 10.
Okay, that one was one of my more most anticipated. I was really excited about seeing this house come to life and what they were going to do with it. So I am actually quite proud of that one. For me, that was going to get a 9 out of 10. You know, because they didn't disappoint me on that. I was so looking forward to that one. So, whoo, and the jump scares were on point. We still had some missing boot holes, but all things considered, they did a good job. You know, set pieces were great. Design is great. You know, it didn't feel, you know, short. It felt like it just kept going and going and going. You know, they maximized that space and did a whole lot in there. Okay, so we are going to head over to do Hatchet and Chain's Demon Bounty Hunters. And then we're going to wrap up and do Dolls Let's Play Dead. And that will take care of everything in the back of the park back here before we swing over to do Jason, or either get some food and then swing over to do Jason. We'll figure it out as we go. Stay tuned, peeps.
Escape is futile, soldier!
Okay, peeps, so small change of plans. We decided to go ahead and do Dolls Let's Play Dead, since there was only a 15-minute wait for that, and it was almost like a walk-on. But as per the usual, I'm going to turn it over to the IT guy so he can tell you what he thought. Hit it!
It was definitely freaky. It got me a few times. I was not prepared for some of the animatronics popping out last second because I was so distracted by the atmosphere of the entire house itself.
It did look creepy, did
It was a creepy horror house, I'll give it that.
It's like not necessarily scary, but you're like, what on earth is this?
It left me a little bit confused because I don't like the toy story horror. It always freaks me out because toys just look weird. I give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay. On that one, you know, like I said, to me it was more so of a fun house, and apparently the chainsaw horde is out doing damage early. We have walked in the midst of said scare zone, and they're probably gonna come for me tonight because I'm fully advertising that.
What you doing? Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Happy birthday, happy death day.
Yep, that too.
Happy death day, lady.
That's probably gonna happen all night. At any rate, so for Dolls Let's Play Dead, it was fun for me. It really did kind of creep me out with, you know, just the whole setup. It reminds me a lot of Munch and how she does her dolls. You know, if you know, it was just something. I give that one, considering that was my least anticipated, but it was the one that surprised me the most, I will give that one a 6 out of 10. For creativity, as well as set design. Like I said, there were jump scares in it, yes, but, you know, yeah, there were jump scares in it, but, but overall, it's just, you know, it was fun. It was fun. I laughed more than I did anything else with going through that. But you know, there were some times in there where I was like, holy crap, and oh my God, and ew, and stuff like that. So we're about to do Hatchet and Chains, Demon Bounty Hunters, and that will pretty much wrap up everything in the back. We may pause and go get some grub before we proceed on to Jason, because I feel like Jason is going to be a long wait, but we'll see when we get up there. So stay tuned, peeps.
The demons are coming. Yes. Alive, brother. Your skin.
Help me!
Gotcha. Give me your skin.
All right, so now we're done doing Hatchet and Chains Demon Bounty Hunters. I know I have my thoughts and opinions on the house, but I'm going to turn it over again to the IT guy so he can give you his thoughts and opinions on the house.
It was okay for what it was. I didn't think it was that scary. I think it could have done a better job implementing more of the demons that come from Hatchet and Clank. I give it a 6 out of 10 at best. I don't think it was anything special.
Okay. For me, having seen it on opening weekend and during premium screen night, this go around I was a little disappointed. There was a lot of open space, too many, missing boot holes where there's no scare actors. It wasn't even a timing issue with this one because, we did get some jump scares, but not as much as I did on the first go around. So this I'm a little disappointed in. It's still a, nice to put together house. It's this time it just didn't do it for me. So if I had to rank it just on today alone, it would be a 4 out of 10. But considering I know what I know from opening weekend, overall, it's about a 6 out of 10. So we're gonna make our way up to his next most anticipated, which is Jason Universe. Let's see what this does and how he likes it. Be right back. All right, so we are back. We got done doing Jason and decided to go ride Transformers and get some grub. So I already know my thoughts on this, so I'm going to turn it over to the IT guy so he can give you his thoughts on the Jason Universe haunted house.
Well, It was really good. That Jason the 13th, if you ever come for this, you have to go there, even if the wait is long. It's just a very good warehouse. And then Jason himself is always an icon of horror. So it's a really good horror house. They did good this year on it.
All right. Now, question for you. Because it's at this, he and I talked. He basically saw everything that he wanted to see. So anything else that we do beyond this point, house-wise, is just stuff that I want to see. I asked him, you know, his overall thoughts and opinions so far about the event. So tell him what you thought.
It's a first-time experience. It's pretty nice. I have fun, but this is also my first time ever at this park. So I usually don't always travel, so I started traveling now. And I would definitely come back again if I had the opportunity in the future. It's definitely a plan that I think I want to do going forward.
So how do you feel about Halloween Horror Nights overall?
I wasn't a big fan of haunted houses before. I kind of like them now, but I'm still on the fence about them. I'm more of a thrill seeker, adrenaline rush kind of guy. Horror has never really been my thing. Personally.
Yeah, that's a me thing.
So I've always been if it jump scares me, then that's cool. I like it. But I'm still on the fence about haunted houses in general.
Right. Okay. So he's trying some new stuff, you know. So, because we didn't do express, remember I told you at the beginning of the video, this is all about doing the houses without the express pass. How do you feel about the wait time on the houses? Honest opinion.
I need more patience. If it's for a roller coaster, I can do it because they're not over an hour at all times. For these, I can't wait in line for over an hour for a haunted house. I don't think it's worth it at all.
Okay.
Just not to me.
Okay. So like Five Nights at Freddy's, that's like over 2 hours now. I mean, well, it's been 2 hours since, you know, we came through Stay and Scream. So we taking that one off the table because there's no way we're gonna stand in line 2 hours, you know, to do that. There are a couple of other ones that I want to do, like Grave of Flesh, I want to redo. El Artista, I want to redo, as well as WWE's The Wyatt Six. Terrifier was okay to me. You know, it was more fun than anything. So if he wants to do Terrifier, we can. If he doesn't, polite pass. Five Nights at Freddy's, he and I both agreed that's a polite pass because we're not standing in line like that. You know, I know it was originally let's do all 10, but the wait times just keep creeping. I'll keep track of them to see what they're like for the rest of the night, but for the most part, it's like there are certain ones we're just not gonna do because we're just not interested in. So for now, we're taking a pause. We've eaten. We're gonna go ride Men in Black. We did Transformers. How'd you like Transformers?
Transformers was a good experience. I really wish it was an actual roller coaster instead of like the whole, what's it called? I forgot.
Simulation?
The simulation. It was a good simulation, but I think just being an actual roller coaster is more my speed. I thought it'd be even better than what it was, but Transformers was good.
Okay.
Did the movies justice and all.
All right, so Escape from Green Guys will be more his thing because that's an actual coaster. It's not a big drop coaster, you know, like he would like, but it's still a coaster, so he'll get a kick out of that. But like I said, we're gonna go do Men in Black, then we'll ride Escape from Green Guys. We will check and see what the wait times will be like on Revenge of the Mummy, you know, up front. Right now, it's sitting at an hour, and I think that's because it's in a high traffic area up front, but we're gonna see what that's like. So, you know, stay tuned. Let's see what else we can get into for the night.
Oh, is someone there? The dead seem restless tonight. Hey, who's out there? The dead seem restless tonight. Is someone there? The dead seem restless tonight. Is someone
Justice, rambling, mercy, bray. We are the word six. We're here. We're here. They wanted to forget about all of us.
Let him in.
Did you miss me? Mind of my brother, Great White. This is where it all began. The mind of my brother, Great White.
Void that calls out to the tortured artista with ill intent. Oh God, please, call it to me, Sergio Navarro. Escúchanos bien, esto es lo grave. Si sus ojos se abren más fuerte,
All right, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for today. I did do the last couple of houses, being Grave of Flesh and Horrors of White 6, which I wanted to redo. Those are still top notch. Still, we were missing some scare actors, but you know that's to be expected this late in the evening. You know, it's what it is. It's been a long day. I've enjoyed my birthday very much. You know, glad the IT guy came down to, you know, have a look-see at what Universal in general, as well as Halloween Horror Nights was like. Hope he enjoyed it as much as I do and as much as I did. So with that being said, we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.